Okay, so we are now looking at transportation problems, and we'll look at the question, this part B of transportation problems. But before we've been looking at the question, we need to first and foremost look at the transportation types of transportation. All right. So under transportation, okay, so under transportation problems, okay. There are three types. We have three types. The first one is called the least cost method. Then the other one is northwest corner method. Northwest corner. Then the other one is the VAM method. All right, so these are the three types of transportation. Now, the rules of transportation. Number one, balance the table. The sum of demand should be equal to sum of supply. Okay. If the table is not balanced, balance it by creating a dummy. Okay, so balance it by creating a dummy. Okay, a dummy with the zero values. Balance it by creating a dummy with the zero values.
Use the toilet.
Okay, so you are going to balance it by creating a dummy with the zero values. Okay, so this is what goes on. Now, so we are going to look at this question here. A company has 4 warehouses: warehouse 1, warehouse 2, warehouse 3, and warehouse 4. All right. And it is required to deliver a product from these warehouses to 3 customers, which is customer A. Let's just say customer A, B, okay, and C. The warehouses have the following amounts in stock. It is a capacity. So what we need to do here, we need to formulate the transportation problem. Okay, so we have the values that we can see. Okay. So it is from those values that we need now to start sorting out. So from here, we have the warehouses. Okay, so here we have warehouse 1, warehouse 2, warehouse 3, warehouse 4. Okay. So we have A, B, and C. And then the values that we have here for warehouse 1 for A is 8, 9. We have a 6 here. We have a 3. All right, then for the other one, we have a 6. We have 11. We have a 5. We have a 10. We have a 3. We have 8. We have 7 and 9. Okay. And of course, our demand, okay, for these ones, we have 15, we have 16, we have a 12 here, and then we have a 13. These are coming from the information given in this question. These ones, we're getting them from here. All right, so then the supply, we are going to have 18, 20, 18, meaning that we are going to have 56 here. So meaning that table is balanced. Okay, so table is balanced. the sum of supply is actually equal to sum of demand. All right, so this is just about what we have. So we can now start solving this problem. So using the other one, we are going to use the least cost method. So we have W1, W2, W3, W4. So we need to put the numbers in corners. All right, linear, you put the number in corner here. So this is what we have. All right. For this one as well, we need to put the number in corner. You have 8, 9. All right, we also have 6 and 3. You have 6, 11, 5, and 10. And you have a 3, 8, 7, and 9. So this is our demand. And here we should have our supply. So the supply that we have here, 18, 20, and 18. 18, 20, and 18. Then the other side we have 15, 16, 15, 16, 12, and 13. So the total that we have here is 56. So the smallest possible value here that we have, okay, the smallest using the least cost method, the smallest number here that we have is a 3. And there are 2 of them, so we can start from anywhere. So the demand is 15. Okay, the demand is 15 here, so we can say the demand is 15, but the supply is 18. Even if the supply is 18, you can only meet the demand of 15. So meaning we can start from the least numbers. That's why it means least cost. So the smallest number is what we need to start with. So you have this one and this one. So meaning that the supply is 18, but what has been demanded is 13. So we can only meet what has been demanded. So we have the 13 here. We have met our demand. Here we remain with 5. We go to the other number, which is 3. Our supply is 18, but the demand is 15. So you can just meet what has been demanded. Then the other one is meaning that here we'll also remain with 5. The other number here, because this demand has been met, the other list cost is 5. The demand is 12 and the supply is 20. So you can only meet what has been demanded. Meaning that this one goes, here you remain with 8. All right, so the list number here is 8. So what we are simply saying is that the demand is 16, but the supply is 5. So you can only supply what you have. So here, you can only supply what, even if the demand is 16, so here you remain with 11. The other smaller number here is 9. So meaning that here we are closed, and then here we are closed. What it means that we come here, this 5 should be satisfied. Okay, so there is a 5 here and 11. So the supply is 5, but the demand is I'm sure you're following, not so? Are people following? Excuse me, are people following?
Yeah, we're following. Yeah, they cut out for a bit, but we're following.
Okay, no worries.
All right.
So here, the smaller number here is 9. So meaning here, the supply is 5, but the demand is 11. So meaning that even if the demand is 11, we can only supply what we have, a 5. Meaning that here from 11, we will remain with the okay, you can remain with the how much are we going to remain with there?
6, just 6.
We're going to remain with the 6, eh? All right. Okay. That's this one now. There's a supply of 8 here. You can first confirm these ones, the 15 plus 16 plus 12 plus 13, 56. Then the other one is 18 plus 20 plus 18, okay? 56. Okay. So now there's a demand of 6 and then there's supply of 8 here, meaning that even if the demand is 6, you can supply. Even if the supply is 8, what has been demanded is only 6. So you can supply the 6 there. All right, so this is about how we have there. Okay, so let's just confirm. So 15 plus 16 plus 12 plus 13 is 56. Now there's the aspect here where we are saying this has balance 16, this is 15, this is 12, this is 18. On this one, is which was supposed to reconcile to 20 here. Okay. This is 13 and 12. All right, so we just need to do a counter check on this one because 6 plus 12 is what? What is 6 plus 12?
That's 18.
Yeah, but it doesn't reconcile with the 20 because this one is supposed to reconcile. Yeah, this one is okay. 5 plus 13 is 18. 6 plus 12 is 18, supposed to be 20. So let's go, let's see where the discrepancy is coming from. Then this one, this is here where there's an issue here. So this is where the weight is here, 15 plus 5. So let us see, because there was a disruption a little bit. So let us just see, start a little bit, just a recap. We will balance it just now. So let's just see, there was just a disruption. I'm sure this is why. So we are starting up quickly. Somebody who came to interrupt me here. Please let me quickly do a recap which will balance up. So this is on our supply. And then this is on our demand. Okay. So we have 15 here, 16, 12, and 13. Then here we had A, B, C, which is 18, 20, 18, 56. The values are there, we put them there, we will definitely balance up. So we have 8. Then we have 9. We have 6. We have a 3. We have a 6 here. We have 11. We have a 5. We have a 10. We have a 3. We have 8, 7, and 9. So the list number is a 3. So meaning 15 and the 3 here. So we start with the smaller numbers. So here, even if you go and select the least cost 3. So here, if the demand is 15, the supply is 18. So meaning that We can only meet a demand of 15. This one goes, here we will remain with a 3. So the other smaller is 3. So there's a 13 here that can be met as a demand, even if the supply is 18. So we remain with a 5. The smaller cost here for the remaining is 5, meaning that this one is 11 here, meaning that the 12 goes this way. All right, so 12 goes this way, and we remain with 8. This one goes. The smaller cost here among these ones is 8. So meaning the demand is 16, but we can only supply 3, which is remaining. So this one is now met. Okay, getting to 18. The smaller is.
I have a question. Sorry, sir. I have a question.
Yes.
You said the smaller. What about that 6 there? Oh, okay. No, I get it now.
It has been closed.
Okay, I see it. I see it now.
It has been closed. That's why I'm closing. It has been closed. It has balanced up here. You look at the way we are closing. Okay. So meaning that this is what we have. Here the other smaller is 9. So meaning here there is a 13. So 5 and here is demand is 13, but supply is 5. So we can supply 5. So what is remaining now here is 8. So meaning this 8 and this 8 can be satisfied now. So the table is balanced. All right, so meaning this one is coefficient, so C1, 2, row 1. So this is it. C1, 2, row 1, column 2 is equal to 5. Then C1, 4 is equal to 13. Then C2, 2 is equal to 8. C2, 3 is equal to 12. Then C3, 1 is equal to 15. Then C3, 2 is equal to, so C is equal to 3. What we are simply saying, it's a row by column. So row 1, column 2, row 1, column 4, row 2, column 2, just like that. This is how we are getting these values. Okay, so please take note. Of how these values are obtained. Then our total cost will be 5 on 9 plus 13 on 3 plus 8 on 11 plus 12 on 5, 15 on 3 plus 3 on 8. So our total cost is actually equal to 5 on 9 plus 13 on 3 plus 8 on 11, then plus 12 on 5, then plus 15.3. Then plus 3 on 8. So total cost is actually going to be 5 by 9 plus 13 times 3 plus 8 times 11 plus 12 times 5 plus 15 times 3, 3 times 8, 301. So we are just simply multiplying these ones where we have the second numbers. All right. So this is how we have gotten the value of the total cost of 301. Our total cost is 301. So please take note of whatever we are doing. This is just the basis of what is going on here. I'm sure people have followed. All right. So this is it, looking at the least cost. Least cost method. So let us look at the other one now, which is northwest corner method. Northwest corner. Okay, so this one, you also start by the same way we did. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay, so this is what we have. So we have this one here. These are the ones we have. All right, so we are getting down to this other one. Our supply and our demand. So the same way, this is 8, this is 9, this is 6, this is 3, this is 6, this is 11, this is 5, This is a 10. So this is a 3. This is 8, 7, and 9. So here we are going to have 15, 16, 12, and 13. So this is 18, 20, and 18. Which is giving us 56. So northwest corner, you start from here, this side going the other side. So meaning the demand is 15, but the supply is 18. So meaning you can only meet the demand of 15. You remain with the 3 here. Since here we are satisfied with our demand, you can go to the other W, that is W2. But here we are still supposed to satisfy this, are supposed to supply, finish supplying the 3. So where they are meeting is this and this one. So it's here where we are going to say we need to make sure we supply the 3. So that is W2 and the supply 3. So it's here. So the 3 goes. Here we have a 13. So we cannot go to W3 unless we finish this demand. So here we have met our supply. 15 plus 3 is 18. Here we still have a 13 to sort out. So we are here now. Our supply of 20 and the demand we're supposed to meet of 13. So we are looking at this row and this point. So meaning we need to meet the demand of 13. So here we're going to have the 7 that will remain. This is fully satisfied. So we cannot go to this other row for supply of 18 because we are yet to exhaust the 7. So we are simply looking at W3 and this row where they intersect. So this is this row and this one is here. So even if the demand is 12, but the supply is 7, so 7 goes. You're going to remain with the 5 here, and this one is satisfied. Then we are only W3 and this row where they're intersecting. So meaning at it's this point. So this supply is 18, but the demand is actually 5. So 5 goes. All right. So here you remain with a 13. So meaning that 13 and the 13, okay, demand is 13 and supply is 13. We have this one here. So this is what goes on. So meaning that C11 is 15. C12 is 3. Then C22 is 13. Then okay, 23 is 7. C33 is 5. All right, so this is asked about what goes on. C11 is equal to 15. Then C22 1, 2 is equal to 3. C 2, 2 is equal to 13. C 2, 3 is equal to 7. C 3, 3 is equal to 5. Then C 3, 4 is equal to 13. These are figures that are coming from here. These ones. So these are the values that are coming from here. All right, so from here you can now find the total cost, which is 15.8 plus 7.5 plus 309 plus 5.7 plus 13.11 plus 13.9. So our total cost will be, so 15 times 8 plus 7 times 5, 3 times 9, 5 times 7, 18 times 11, 13 times 9. So 477. So our total cost is actually going to give us 477. If people are behind, please feel free to ask questions. Before we proceed, people behind so far? All right.
Are you going to share the recorded session? I joined a bit late.
Yes, no problem. We will share.
Thank you.
All right, so now let's look at the VAM. The last method for now, VAM. So the VAM, it is also called Vogel's approximation method. So approximation method. So what happens here? We have W1, W2, W3, W4. All right, so these are the ones that we have. All right, so we have these ones. So we have the supply and the demand. So these ones, we are simply saying that we have 8, 9, 6 and 3. Here you have 6, 11, 5 and 10. Then you have 3, 8, 7 and 9. All right, so here we have 15, 16, 12, 13. Then you have 18, 20, and 18, which is giving us 56. So inform uses penalties. So here the penalty, to get the penalty, you select the two smaller numbers in a given row or column and subtract them. Select two smaller numbers in a given row or column and subtract them. Select smaller. So select two smaller numbers in a given row or column and subtract them. Okay, so what you are simply saying here is that the penalty here will be 3. That is 6 minus what? 6 minus 3. The penalty will be 1. 5 minus 5. 6 minus 5. The penalty will be 4, which is 7 minus 3. The penalty, okay, the penalty here will be what? 3. The penalty here will be 3. In fact, 1, 9, and 9 and what? Then the penalty will be 1 as well. The penalty will be actually 7. So our highest penalty from all penalties is 7. So this is where we need to start with. The allocation here will depend on the highest penalty. So the highest penalty from all these penalties is actually 7.
Sorry, Mr. D1.
This is Mr.
You
Stanley.
said we.
This is Mr. Stanley. Yes,
Mr.
please.
Stanley.
Yes.
You said we're subtracting the smallest numbers there.
The two smaller numbers in a given row or column.
Okay, so on the W4 there, isn't it supposed to be 9 minus 3?
Oh, which is 6 years. Okay, so thanks very much for that observation. So it's supposed to be 6 years. You're right. Yeah, then you are following. So highest penalty is 6. So this is where we start. So now this 13, this demand of 13 should be met in the. So what is happening? You will select the smallest cost in this column, because the highest penalty is a guide. The highest penalty is a guide. So select it. You simply say that 13 should be allocated where you have the smallest cost, which is on 3. But so meaning the demand also here, yes, the demand can be met of 13 because the supply is 18. So the demand of 13 can be met quite all right. All right. And then we are going to remain with a 5 here. Okay. So this one goes. What next? You will find a fresh penalty. So here they will remain with a 5 supply, or we had to supply 10. So the penalty, these ones go, okay, these ones go, the initial ones. So what do we do here? We are going to, the penalty still remains at 3. The penalty still remains at 1. The penalty still remains at 1 as well. So what next? Here, the smaller number now, it will be 8 minus 6, which is 2. Here, the penalty will be this time around to be still 1. The other one is closed. The penalty will be actually 4. So what next? What next is that we have to go for highest penalty of 4. So highest penalty of 4, meaning that this 18 in this row, this 18 should be supplied in the least cost, which is only 3. The 13 should be supplied in the least cost, which is only 3 here. But can we supply all of it? No, because the demand is 15. So we can only meet the demand of 15. We close this one because we have met that. So these penalties, they go find the fresh penalties. This one is closed, so it is 9 minus 6 is 3. Then here 11 minus 5 is 6 as a penalty. Then here it will be a 1 penalty of 1. Then here the penalty is still 1. The penalty here also, it is still 1. So highest penalty is actually 6. So you come back in this row and say 20 should be supplied in the smaller cost. So where is smaller? Which one is smaller cost? On 5. All right. So meaning that even if the supply is 20, you can only meet the demand of 12. So that one goes. All right. So meaning you are going to remain with what? The 8. So what it means here is that we have no option when you just remain with 1 here. When this one is closed, you can start just reconciling, meaning that this 5, if we don't allocate on 9 here, it will have nowhere to go. So start balancing up. So this 5, we need to make sure we finish supplying, so it can only come here. All right. Even here, we know that we need to finalize this one. If this 8 cannot be supplied here, it will have nowhere to go because this is closed. So 8 comes here. And then, meaning that this is what will remain here will be 8. All right. What will remain here actually will be not 8, but 3. Okay. What will remain here will be 3. So meaning that this 3 can now be made, because here after allocating this 15, there was a 3 that remained, which will come here. So this is the VAM method, please. VAM takes a bit of time because we use the most important thing to take note here is that we use penalties. All right. So when you go through this recording, you will be able to know and you'll be able to actually see where you have the problem, and that problem will be sorted out. So this is just about what we have. So we can now say C1, 2, is 5. C14 is equal to 13. Then C22 is 8. Then we have the C23 is 12. C31 is equal to 15. C32 is equal to 3. This one simply means coefficient. C stands for coefficient. All right, in case of coefficient of basic variable, coefficient of BC, basic variable, BV. So our total cost will actually be, we can check it out from here now. All right. Okay. So this is just about what we have here. All right, so getting down here to be 5 or 9 plus 13 on 3 plus 8 on 11 plus 12 on 5, then plus 15 on 3 plus 3 on 8, and our total cost will be 5 times 9, 18 times 3, 8 times 11, 12 times 5, 10 times 3, 3 times 8. So it's giving us coincidentally same answer as that of the least cost, meaning that this may be the optimal solution because the VAM is the best method ever. VAM minimizes the cost. So here we have the least cost, which is this one. Please take note. And then we have the northwest corner method. It's not a good method because it overstates the cost. So this one, VAM is the best method because it minimizes the cost. So VAM is the best method. Okay. So we can end the class for now, unless there are questions so far. Have people understood? Excuse me, have people followed?
Yes, we have. We just have to go through, but we have understood.
Oh, okay, no, that's very, very fine. Thank you very much. So we can end the class for now. I need to find out from Mr. Collins if when next we can have another class. So make sure we find out from him. I'm sure he's able to, he's here, he's in the background. So I'm sure if we need to ask that question, he can explain if he's able to. Okay. So we can end the class for now. All right.